What is going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, and welcome back to episode 5 of the team builder of my Pokemon Showdown series. So basically just a 5th team builder. If you guys don't know what I do in these videos, basically what I do is I go over the team we're going to be using for the foreseeable future in my Pokemon Showdown series. I go over the moves, the stats, the abilities, the items, and just why I picked the Pokemon in general, just so you guys know. So when we're doing it, you're not confused. You can come back to this video if you want to throughout any of the videos, just so you guys just have an idea of why I'm doing what I'm doing. If I end up changing anything at all through the course of using the team, I will let you know at the beginning of that video. But yeah, I don't put these in in the regular Pokemon Showdown videos because it would just make the videos too long, and some people just don't care about the team builders. They just want to see the videos, which is totally okay. I used to be that way. Now I absolutely love seeing the team builders because I get to learn about different things that I did not know about competitive Pokemon, and it's just fun to me. I love that kind of stuff. So if you guys are excited for this, make sure you leave a like down below. And if you are not subscribed yet, I would highly suggest subscribing because I do a lot of competitive Pokemon stuff on this channel, and if you like it, then you should subscribe because we are on our road to 200 subscribers. We just hit 100 not too long ago, and I posted my 100 subscriber special where I used my first ever competitive team in Gen 7 singles on Pokemon Showdown. So if you guys want to check that out, or any of the other Pokemon Showdown videos, you guys can head over to the Pokemon Showdown playlist on the channel and check out those in there. Yeah, and if you haven't hit that bell yet, make sure you do so you don't miss it when I do post the first battle with this team. So with all that intro stuff out of the way, let's get right into the team builder. So yeah, so the first Pokemon up on this team is Sparky the Jolteon with the Magnet, Volt Absorb with Protect, Thunderbolt, Yawn, and Volt Switch. He does have a neutral nature, only because I couldn't see any stat that I wanted to decrease on him. He needs the speed, don't want to decrease his bulk at all, he needs the special attack, and I didn't want to decrease his attack because of Volt Switch. So he is going to be a neutral nature just because of that. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could do for the EV spread differently, let me know down below because I'll change it if I figure something else out. But for now, we're just sticking with the neutral nature. 252 EVs in special attack and 252 in speed, along with the remaining 4 in attack, just for the little bit more for the Volt Tackle, or Volt Switch, not Volt Tackle. So he's holding the Magnet because I couldn't see any other item for him to hold. The Magnet boosts his Thunderbolt and Volt Switch damage output. Stat is good. And then he is with Protect and Yawn. Protect is good just to, stop moves from hitting him in general. And Yawn is pretty good because it puts the Pokemon to sleep, and it puts your opponent in the position where they either have to switch out the Pokemon so they don't get put to sleep, or they just let the Pokemon go to sleep. So it's a good tactic to kind of put your opponent in a sticky situation, and if they do just want to switch it out and go into a different Pokemon, or if they do want to just let their Pokemon fall asleep. So yeah, that's the whole reason there. So that is basically Jolteon. I've wanted to use Jolteon for a while competitively. I know it can be really, really good in some situations. The only thing is that it is kind of frail. So I could have gave it the Focus Sash, but the next Pokemon is getting the Focus Sash. So yeah, so he can't really take a lot of hits, right? That's what we have to... He's kind of like a glass cannon in a sense. So when we send him out, a lot of times he will be a lead. If not, he will be a Pokemon that you don't want to switch into an attack unless he is immune because of Volt Absorb. So if you're switching him into an electric attack, he will get health regen from Volt Absorb and he won't take any damage from it. Then there's that, but he's not a Pokemon that really wants to be taken any hits. So yeah, so that is Sparky the Jolteon, the first Pokemon up on this list. And the second one is Pepper Potts the Poltegeist with Focus Sash, Weak Armor, and Shell Smash, Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, and Sucker Punch. Now, Poltegeist is another Pokemon I have been wanting to use competitively for a while. I had seen it used a lot at the beginning of the generation with competitive, but now you don't see it quite as much. And I'm a little nervous. it may be switched out for Gengar at some point because that's what I did have here before, but I decided that I did want to go with Poltergeist because I wanted a chance to try to use it. Of course, I am giving it the Focus Sash. A lot of times they do run that because it is kind of a frail Pokemon. So, yeah. But that, Stealth Rocks is a big problem for our team, as I will explain. But, so if Stealth Rocks are out, then basically the Focus Sash is completely useless on Pepper Potts, because once she gets hit by one attack, then she's just then the Focus Sash is kind of useless. So Shell Smash is great because it allows me to increase my speed as much as I can. Another big purpose of this Pokemon is to be outspeeding a lot of stuff. Now, it can only have weak armor because it does not get access to Cursed Body yet, and weak armor basically makes it so when it is hit, then its defense is lowered and its speed is increased. So there is that, but the biggest thing is this thing will be outspeeding stuff. After Shell Smash, it'll be hitting Shadow Balls left, right, and center. It'll be great. Giga Drain is nice for Pokemon like Gastrodon or Pokemon like Quagsire, and it also is just good for recovery. Of course, you can't really go for it on a Pokemon that it is not really super effective against because it's not going to be doing a ton of damage, but anything for health recovery would be nice. And then Sucker Punch to kind of take out these Pokemon that don't have a lot of health left that that are going to be attacking. So regardless of the speed, Sucker Punch always goes first, and if they are going to attack that turn, I think it does. Yeah, if it doesn't, I was going to say it does double damage, but that's not it. It fails. It fails if they aren't going to use it. So it is kind of a risky move. The only reason to go for it is if you think they're going to attack. Now, if they don't have a lot of health yet left and I go for Sucker Punch and they end up going for Protect, then there's a risk there, because if it does that, then obviously you're not going to be doing any damage that turn. But I think Sucker Punch is a good strat. I was going to go for Aromatherapy, but I think Sucker Punch is better. Now, he has 252 EVs in HP, so he will be standing around for as long as he can. 252 in speed and 4 in defense, just because it was his lowest stat. And he does have a plus speed, minus attack, which I believe is Timid, if I'm not wrong. Timid, yep. I'm still kind of learning the names of the natures, because I've been playing Pokemon for 20 years, and I've never memorized the natures, at least. There's some of them, like Timid and Modest and Adamant are easy, stuff like that. So the next Pokemon up on our list is one that I'm actually really, really excited about the strat-wise. You guys have no idea how excited I am about this, and that is OG the Mew. He is holding leftovers with his Synchronize ability, so with Psychic, Nasty Plot, Fake Out, and Baton Pass. So you guys probably already know what I'm going to say for this strategy. I have not seen this anywhere. I legitimately have not seen this strategy anywhere. So if you guys have seen it somewhere, then just know I didn't copy it from anybody. This was all out of my brain. So I thought of this. So if you guys see it somewhere, then I'm not the first one to think of it. I doubt I'm the first one to think about it, but the best part of Mew is that it can basically learn any move. Any move that's a TM or a TR or an HM, and that's just really great. So that is why it has the moves that it does. Now, obviously it has Synchronize, which is its only ability, which basically means that if it has a status condition, the Pokemon that inflicted the status condition also gets that same status condition. So the only thing it would fail to do is if Toxapex went for poison or for toxic, and I switched out a Mew would get poisoned, and Synchronize would not work because poison types can't be poisoned. So there is that, but Pokemon first one that comes to my mind is Will-O-the-Wisp, Sableye. So if that comes out, Mew would be burned, and so would the Sableye. So there is that. Leftovers just for some recovery, and then Psychic for stab, Fake Out for just nice priority. So if you send it out, it can fake out any of the Pokemon so they don't move, and then Nasty Plot and Baton Pass. So here's this, right? So if you guys haven't noticed, and you will notice, all of the Pokemon on this team are special attackers, right? Every single one of them. And Nasty Plot increases your special attack by 2 stages. So basically, a main part of Mew is to come out and then nasty plot up, right? And then once it nasty plots up, has +2 attack. If I think that it is worth it to start hitting some psychics, then it'll be hitting some psychics, be doing so much damage. But if not, then I can just go to Baton Pass and pass that +2 attack onto any Pokemon that I want, which is so awesome because every one of these Pokemon are going to appreciate a +2 attack. And that is just such a cool strategy, I think. It really is. Just being able to nasty plot up and then trying to decide if I want to go. I was going to do Focus Sash, but just in case. But, yeah. We will see. If Poltergeist doesn't work out, maybe I'll switch Poltergeist out for Gengar. And then I will do Focus Sash on Mew. But we'll have to see. But, yeah. So, basically, the whole thing is nasty plotting up. And if Mew can take a hit, then maybe I can go for Psychic. If I don't think it can take a hit or something like that, or if I don't think it can take 2, then I'll just go for a Baton Pass and pass it into a Pokemon that I think deserves that +2 special attack better. So I think that is a really, really awesome strategy. Like, I am really, really excited about trying this out and just screwing some people up competitively. So if that doesn't deserve a like on this video, I don't know what does. So leave a like down below because I just think that's an awesome strat. So the next Pokemon up on this list is Nova the Charizard, the only Pokemon that is not shiny on this team because apparently it has an event-only move, which might be Defog. I don't know, and because it's an event-only move, it could not be shiny. So in order to stick with this moveset, we are just sticking with the non-shiny Charizard with heavy-duty boots in Blaze. Obviously, there's no point in Solar Power because I don't have any Pokemon that can set up Sun, with the exception of, like, Mew if I wanted. If it were revolved around, like, Charizard, I could have, like, Sunny Day instead of Baton Pass or something, and then try doing Solar Power, but there's no sense in doing that. So it is Blaze, so once it gets down to, like, low health, I'll be doing more damage with my Fire-type attacks, or is it just Fire-type attacks, or all of them. Heavy-duty boots, because, again, Stealth Rocks is a problem for our team. Jolteon doesn't want to take it. It'll break Pepper Potts' Focus Sash. Nova definitely doesn't want to take it, and then there are one other Pokemon on this team that does not want to take Stealth Rocks damage. So, yeah. So his attacks, Air Slash, Heat Wave, Defog, and Quick Attack. Oh, I forgot to mention, for Mew, its stats are, it's got 252 EVs in HP, to stick around as long as it can, 252 in speed, and then 4 in just special attack. And then it has a timid nature again, because most of these Pokemon have timid natures, to be honest. Because speed's really important, so it can, you know, nasty plot up first and Baton Pass first, and then again, you want it to last as long as it can. And 4 just for, I don't know, just put it in special attack. So, yeah. So, Charizard has Air Slash, Heat Wave, Defog, and Quick Attack. Air Slash for a good stab. Air Slash is special, right? Like, I didn't check. I'm pretty sure it is. I just wanted to make sure. So, there is that. And then Heat Wave for, stab fire. I was going to go with Fire Blast, but there is a downfall in the fact that it doesn't have great accuracy. But Heat Wave hits both opponents anyways, and it's got like base 90 attack, so, or base 80, one of the 80 or 90. So either way, I think it'll be good stab. May switch it out for Flamethrower or Fire Blast at some point, but I think Heat Wave will be good. Defog to get rid of the Stealth Rocks or Toxic Spikes or Sticky Webs or just regular spikes. Of course, like I said, spikes and Stealth Rocks are both bad for our team, so Charizard can come out, take no damage from Stealth Rocks, and just defog them away. And then Quick Attack for priority. As you guys know, I am really big into priority moves, because a Pokemon that has a little bit of health left is never just to be ignored, right? Because they can still do everything they can with full health with not as less health. So Quick Attack is just to make sure that a Pokemon with a little bit of health left is going to be taken out. Now, of course, Quick Attack isn't going to be doing a ton of damage at all, especially with a negative attack nature, but I think it'll be good. If we don't end up using it much, maybe I'll switch it out for something else, but I think it's good just to pick off the Pokemon with a little bit of health left. So there is that. Now, he has 252 EVs in speed and 252 in attack, so he'll be fast and hit as hard as he can. Again, another timid nature. No, because he has no a point for having attack, except for quick attack, and then I just threw the last 4 into HP. But yeah, so that is Charizard. And the second to last Pokemon up on this list is Avi the Primarina with the Citrus Berry and Liquid Voice. So I could have went for Torrent, just like Charizard, but at the same thing, I thought Liquid actually, you know what? Because I was thinking about going with Hyper Voice, I think we kind of got to go with Torrent there. Okay, so usually I don't change a lot of things when I'm doing these, but I was thinking about doing like Hyper Voice, but obviously not. So Torrent is obviously the better one here. So if it gets low in health, it'll be doing more damage. And then it's got the Citrus Berry, because I didn't know what else to throw on this. If you guys, I could have done like the Mystic Water or something, but I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could put on it, make sure you leave it down below. I think Citrus Berry is good just so when it gets down to low health, it'll be, recovered. And now it has Moonblast, Aqua Jet, Flip Turn, and Scald. Flip Turn being the new Isle of Armor move that is basically like Water type U-turn. So, which is really nice because it allows me to just Flip Turn around on different Pokemon, get some chip on different Pokemon, stuff like that, which is really nice. Scald for stab, special attack. I almost went with Hydro Pump, but Pokemon, as MNJTV says, if it doesn't have 100% accuracy, it's 50%. And I've always had really, really bad luck with Hydro Pump and accuracy moves. So I'm very scared just to go for a Scald. So that is why I don't have Scald. Or I have Scald over Hydro Pump or Liquid Voice. Or Sparkling RA, I mean. And then Moonblast for stab, and then Aqua Jet for priority, just like Quick Attack to take out these Pokemon with less health left. So that is basically why I did what I did there. Stats wise, he has 252. She has 252 in HP. For sort of stick around as long as it can. 252 in special attack. Obviously, it has a. Oh God, is it a quiet? Man, I am really getting really good with these nature names tonight. Like, yeah, so quiet, which is plus attack, or plus special attack, minus speed, because I didn't see the need of having speed on this Pokemon, really, because of Aqua Jet and stuff like that, and plus, you don't want to decrease its defenses. Again, it is not the most bulkiest Pokemon, so we do have to watch out for that, but I didn't want to take down attack because of Flip Turn, and, special attack is just going to be insane with this Pokemon. So that is Avi the Primarina. Never used Primarina competitively, so we'll see how this goes. And then last but not least is Cuddles. You guys probably already saw this dude. And I told you I do not like using legendary Pokemon, but I want to get into VGC, and there are a lot of legendary Pokemon in VGC. So that is why the last Pokemon up on this list, and it's going to be the sweeper of this team, is Cuddles the Kyurem. Now, Kyurem is such an awesome Pokemon. One of my favorite legendaries. I love the fact that he can DNA splice with what is fuse. That's what I was looking for. He can fuse with Zekrom and Reshiram. I think it's awesome. So yeah, Cuddles the Kyurem, and he's got the Life Orb with the Pressure ability. Pressure obviously decreasing the PP of the opponent's moves. And Life Orb, just so he'll be doing as much damage as he can. So he has Draco Meteor, Freeze Dry, Roost, and Ice Beam. Draco Meteor is nice for Dragon Stab. Freeze Dry is nice to hit Water type super effectively, and stuff like that. And then Ice Beam just for another stab. I may end up going with a different move than Freeze Dry, only because we have Giga Drain on Pepper Potts, and we have Jolteon in general, but Freeze Dry is going to stay for right now, and then Roost to heal back up. I think Cuddles is going to absolutely decimate. Obviously, in Pokemon Showdown, when you have Pokemon that have stats that are lowered or raised, once they are switched out of battle, their stats are reset, which I'm not sure why, but I only realized that recently, like I never paid attention. So once we use Draco Meteor once, we can easily switch out Cuddles and switch it back in and be doing just as much damage with Draco. And Kyurem's just insane. So he's got 252 EVs and HP. He is a modest nature, and then with the plus attack, or plus special attack minus attack, and he's got 252 in special attack. So he should be able to withstand a decent amount of hits. He will not be taking or he will be taking a lot of damage to fire and dragon type attacks, so we do have to watch out for that. But everything else, he should be able to take alright. And then, so yeah, so he will be hitting extremely hard, and he should be around for as long. I didn't put 4 into like anything else. Let's just throw the last 4 into speed, like if he outspeeds anything because of that. But yeah, so basically that is the team we're going to be using. Just a quick little recap: we have Jolteon, Sparky the Jolteon with Magnet, Volt Absorb, Protect, Thunderbolt, Yawn, Volt Switch. We have Pepper Potts, Poltergeist, Focus S, Weak Armor, Shell Smash, Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch. We have OG the Mew with Leftovers, Synchronize, Psychic, Nasty Plot, Fake Out, Baton Pass. We have Nova the Charizard with Heavy Duty Boots, Blaze, Air Slash, Heat Wave, Defog, Quick Attack. We have Avi the Primarina with Citrus Berry, Torrent, Moonblast, Aqua Jet, Flip Turn, Scald. And last but not least, we have Cuddle Sakura with Life Orb, Pressure, Draco Meteor, Freeze Drive, Roost, and Ice Beam. So that is the team we're going to be using, guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys have any suggestions for anything, let me know down below, because I am definitely somebody who wants to try and take advice from other people. So if you guys have anything you think I could change or anything like that, let me know. And if I like the idea, I'll put it in there, and I'll give you a shout out when I do. So, but other than that, guys, that is going to be it for me. Like I said at the end, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys are excited for this team to be used, make sure you hit that bell so you're notified when I post the new video on Thursday. Hopefully Thursday or Friday. We'll see, depending on time wise. But yeah, this should be our last team before the Isle of Armor comes out, so I'm really excited for that. But other than that, guys, that is it for me. Like I said at the end of every video, I'm the Nitro General. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Nitro General out. Peace.